Some people I feel comfortable, not all. But I see there's a lot of ladies in the house. Ladies, give yourself a round of applause. Are a lot of you ladies in here with a significant other? Husband, boyfriend? Any of y'all? Raise your hands. Come on, clap it up. Come on. You ashamed to be with whoever you with? Alright. Don't get too it. Only reason I ask is because, do any of y'all happen to live with them? I ain't trying to get your social on. I just want to know if y'all live with them. No? Yeah? Y'all live together? Oh, that's cool. The only reason I'm saying or I'm asking is because I recently just moved in with my girlfriend after 3 years. So when Monique was asking who been together for a week, I actually been with my girl for 3 years. So clap it up for me for surviving 3 years. I took a big step by moving in with her, and I have to say, fellas, if you ain't moving in with your girl, don't. Now listen, don't get me wrong. I'm young. I'm only 24 years old. I'm young, but I messed up. We make mistakes, but that was the biggest mistake that I made. Because when you living with them, being with them and living with them is two different things. I come in from work, and my girl, she wants to tell me about her day. Me being her man, I want to listen. But she don't just tell me about her day. She tell me about Shaniqua's day, Lisa's day, and Jessica's day. They all collided together like a movie. I don't care. But fellas, I learned to adapt. And fellas is out here who hasn't moved in with the girls, I'm gonna tell you how you adapt. Because when women start talking, they say key words that your mind reacts to. I call it the automated system. When you speak, I'm telling you, it's an automated system. When women start to talk, she's gonna say, simple keyword. Hey, babe, how was your day? Da, da, da. But let me tell you what happened today. All right, you being a fella, you already sit on the couch, you watch TV. All right, yeah, so, what happened? This is the word that's gonna trigger your mind to go into automated system. Now, first of all, let me tell you. As soon as she say first of all, that means there's a lot behind that. So fellas, what's gonna happen is your mind is gonna go into an automatic system. The automatic system consists of you looking, not listening. Okay? It works, I'm telling you. And what happens is your mind takes key words from the conversation and stores it in your mind. You don't hear it, but it's being stored. The reason you know it's being stored because after an hour of her talking, she's going to know you're not paying attention. And then she's going to say something similar to this. See, you're not even listening to me. System shuts off, now you're back. Now the key words tend to kick in, because then this is what happened. What do you mean I wasn't listening? Come on now, don't even play me like that. You just told me that the girl from your job last week, she was at the club while your boss seen her. 2 weeks later, your boss told her, don't do that again, relax. She kept wilding, and then, you said it. She came in the office, she fired her. Come on, baby, don't do that. Come on, at least I need it. And then that's it. Now that works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for a lot of you fellas out here. Alright, because I'm going to tell you something, my girlfriend's Puerto Rican, so it flies. A lot of sisters ain't having that. Alright, so you smart what you do. But I mean, living with her, it has its ups and downs because there's times where women tend to use the things that men want against them. Yeah, like I said, I'm young, so what my girl like to do, she like to hold off the sex on. Yeah, I'm like, I like sex. I'm young, but that's what I do. I got to stand them up for it. So, like I said, when I work with a girl, she has an attitude? No. Lockdown. Ain't happening tonight. So at first, I used to get a little discouraged and get a little upset, but then you know what I did? I adapted. That's what we do. We adapt to situations. Because like I told my girl, I was getting something before I was with you. I'm going to get something out of you. And I get something while I'm with you. You know why? Because fellas, palm ain't never going nowhere. Hey, listen. I gets down when my gets down, alright? Listen, I ain't got to shake my hand when I leave nigga, alright? One less germ I gotta worry about. Fellas, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. My man, you know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with yours. You feel me? But the only thing about it is there's a little default to it because sometimes, most of the time when I finish, I feel bad. Inside, I feel bad. Like I did something wrong, Like, I just stand there and I'll be like, let's do this. You got a mess you gotta clean up. What you gonna do anyway? There's just certain defaults that men have. Like when a man uses the bathroom. Fellas, you ever been in the bathroom, you know, boom, 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 you shake it off twice, because you know if you shake it off more than twice, you're playing with it. You put it in your pants and 2 drips fall on your leg. You don't even feel like a man no more. I feel like a little baby when that happens. I was so mad at myself, like, oh, my mother raised me better than this. And it's like, you know, it's not just my girl that does stuff to get on my nerves, it's my whole family. I was raised around people that got on my nerves. Like my grandfather. Love my grandfather to death, but he got some issues. But my grandfather, he's weird. Ever since I was little, he would say random stuff to me that didn't make no sense. Like when I was little, I'd be playing, he said, you better get in the gate before 10 o'clock. I used to be like, what do you mean, Pop? He'd be like, get it together and walk off. It makes no sense to me. Even as an adult now, he still does it. He calls me on my phone, right? He calls me on my phone, and he calls me like he's locked up. Somebody ever called you that was locked up, and the first thing they say is their name? That's how he calls me. Hello? Yeah? It's Paul. Mind you, he didn't have the same number for about 11 years now. Yeah, I know. Oh, all right. You know the P's go on the left side of the fork, right? Huh? Get it together. What was that for? I'm at work. I ain't calling him back. And then I can't take him nowhere because the other day we went to Subway, right? You know when you go to Subway, they got the display tape right in front with all the food and everything. So we walk up to the counter. I'm like, all right, Pop, make your order. He like, So the lady walks up and she says, oh, sir, can I help you? He said, well, you notice that cucumber tastes better pickle, right? He said, extra cheese. She said, huh? He said, get it together. I'll be right back. I'm telling you, out of control. And the apple don't fall far from the tree. And my mother, she a loose nut too. My mother do stuff like, when I was younger, I felt like my mother put me on missions that she knew I couldn't complete. Missions I knew I couldn't complete. 5 years old, my mother takes me to a toy store and say, you better not look at a goddamn thing. What am I gonna do? Walk with my eyes closed? Then my mother would tell me stuff like, you know, if somebody put their hands on you, you better hit them back. You better not be letting them. How many people put, you know, your parents told you that. Somebody put their hands on you, you better hit their ass back. I ain't mind no problem. But I better not find out you've been putting your hands on motherfuckers in school. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So let's just say in school I was on that side of the playground. Didn't interact with nobody. Then my mother do stuff like call me on my birthday and ask me for money. Wake up in the morning, hello? You got $20? What the what? How about a happy birthday? Yeah, happy birthday. You got that 20? No. You know, before I end the show, I'm gonna just say that there's only one person that's really been somewhat okay in my family, and that's my stepfather. We got a pretty cool relationship. It's like a friend / stepfather, but at the same time, he pushes the limits. Why? Because he's so cool, he thinks it's cool to have conversations about his sex life with me. He's still with my mother. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to slap him or dap him. I'm confused. But like I said, I understand. That's what they do. They have sex, you know? It is what it is. I walked in on them one time. Hey, listen, that wasn't my fault. They should have locked the door. Listen, they was in there doing them, and I went in there to do me. Like I said, y'all don't got to shake my hand when I